Today, now the 30th day of March 2023. One more day, we dey say Tata to March. In fact, some areas them of una wedding na the last day of March, na una dey enjoy right now. Election less than 90 days. How they come near? Now so all man they come with own guideline for make we go get peaceful, free, fair, and credible election. PPRC don't come with another new one. For say, political party street rally. Political party street rally. The latest one I go remember you. Now for say, you remember we the APC be the try for show them presidential candidates. That kind thing dey. No more for this forthcoming election. PPRC say then sit down with all 17 the registered political party. All right. Yesterday, then tell we say now only 3 now functional. But we be there who talking yesterday. Then tell say 17 registered. But when it come to the functions for behave like political party, now 3. 3 now then functional. SLPP, APC, and GC. But then say they meet with the 17 political party for decide about the forthcoming election. Yesterday they tell we say we somehow go present a nominee to ECSL. Then go tell ECSL say, hey, not listen and you because waiting do they're not functional. But when they want to make the meeting, they include all man. Okay. But if you go for go nominate, for that thing you can't mix pada, you know who they decide say you not functional. Or if you be say the 3 functional party them, if then they no more been decide, the other 14 for be cry say, I don't want 3 to so. If PPRC get for decide say, ECSL, una accept this, una not accept that one day. Anyway, you look inside it no more. Look inside it, but again, go say, well, maybe they become functional before the election. It go good for making themselves take part for something. I still don't get it. This is just me. Again, all man get right to your opinion. I still try for make sense. Say this one will get for do with the election where PPRC say if they are not functional, then no go be part. Then go tell ECSS say make them not accept the nominees them. But when they ready for council them say let we decide by how this day for go. This political rally business, then call all man. Oyanda the functionality they play. But when it comes to the nomination, then function. Anyway, Nayana Magic Salon. Yes. Because for me, I feel to say, let the one and they think say then disadvantage them no more. But if PPRC one for me could believe say these other political parties they are not functional, then they begin show them say where una do what una for do now una go begin join self and decision making for the next election. But if they no they do what they supposed to do according to PPRC, then some of the guidelines them for next election, why them for mixed day? But anyway, PPRC say now all the 17 political parties now they come together. Uncle Abdullah, when at the head of PPRC, he say don't tell how they dance na salon. How the dance not help we? Uncle Abdullah left. Eh? He said because the political rally now for come out no more, mammy cause dance and do this, then they go destroy their own, the opponent destroy and company own, and party then target host them, to cut them, and all these things. So now, waiting at the plan, then they go get us on side. Even the political rally, where they can rally, not to society can they go. Eh? The rally. Then they go at some side, then converge, say reach Usai, then they go. You no go get crowd for go some side. Eh? They don't meet up na road. Crowd. So wetin go determine say this na rally and this PPRC. Me, I dey in favor. But wetin na the guidelines them. Now go and make them work with Salon Police. Fine. The guidelines. The guidelines. Because Salon Police na get for enforce. For say well, example, we meet up na Atuga Stadium. You get thousands of people all across Freetown. They come for go Atuga Stadium. Obviously, they must make small crowd. So what if that crowd they want for give themselves a tewo? Say me they not tie on a road. What if they say atewo? Hey, let them not tie on a road till they reach. Forgive themselves speed. Then go consider that they rally. Because the crowd big small. Because they see self even school league. Then school picking them. Where they don't done. Where they don't done. Where they come for going at the host day. Now that tell they can they go and cause havoc. They don't come on at the stadium. They don't come on at the stadium. But now that 10 day because what you do, the one they go instead, then Sabi then say they don't get that. All my one join that squad day. All my one join the squad for go, then they go and go pick up themselves na road. This is go wataba. Because the penalty when PPRC they carry it, say if you political party they don't tell you say no street rally, Then catch you, you rally, you support her, then rally. Then they deregister your political party. Then they deregister your political party. If you rally, where you not supposed for? Okay. Now make me the try forget the scenario them. Now yeah. For say the crowd beaucoup. So are they supposed to be working in twos? They don't need more than 20 small people. They all come on at the area. They want to get at themselves for go. I know say they not forget that themselves by area. Let them work a one like seriously. You know be done the pile in a salon. You know much for transport now. You know much for transport now. What if they feel for waka? They want to give themselves speed. And the consequence for loss your political party. Okay. Safety of everybody, which is paramount to we all. How did we get here? For make, they say, okay, because people in vandalism. So because of vandalism and obscene whatever cause, so they put a stop to that because they're not go able for. Since we not go able for una the political party there, una supporters there, una not go able control them. So let's just stop awante. But again, PPRC tell we say, then we give the political party them option. For say, okay, una want the political rally, or let una all just go one side una get at it. Then una pass una message una scatter. Me na that scatter and that gather. That scatter and that gather. Na yenda na de the issue dey. Okay. We get Sierra Leone police. Well, Salon police go say, then tell we yesterday say, not to 25,000 personnel, then go need. 25,000 personnel them. And they say now they go get the help of the military. Okay. Because if the crowd get forget that they all get for commotion side for go one side, they must their side the way they talk, they must pass the thing that they reach. Where they don't done, where they don't go hype them done, then candidates don't go hype there. Then get for commodity go na the house. Then get for commodity go na the house. Crowd get forget her back. So waiting at the guideline pa they going in and they coming out. Naimo. They going in and they coming out. Now they the issue dey. Tell by say, he say PPRC they set themselves for fail. Because we all know say they no go get mind for cancel APC or SLPP then registration. Eh? When Musa said they not even get right for stop people. Not all man get transport. And also, what if few people come out in the same area? That's what I was saying just now. They not get right for worker in group. I asked the question. Eh? My second government is saying glad they wouldn't stop. They not stop campaign, no. They not stop campaign. Now they rally. For go, who side them land go. Because them land gather. Lord say, even when they can do nomination, they rally. And they rally. You see crowd, they go with the nominees them. Then go then do. Then go inside. Then do a thing then get for do. Eh? Then, when they come on the back, they rally go to the party office. But now, that rally day, I know they again. Yes, the rally. So now, then they propose, say, they forget a spot. Like a open field, a big field, stadium. So me, they say, stadium, Atuga Stadium, for example, because the National Stadium they're on renovation. Atuga Stadium, people in Gambia from come Western, up the hill, down the valley, all side in the commode come. Where they come? Okay, they don't meet. Where they ready for this pass? For let them go na the host day. Where they don't go get hype from the candidates. Then go get the opposite factor. Then sit down and then miss them. Then sit down and then miss them. So, whether they pass, the slogan then they be pass themselves. They know it will be a. Also, okay. A lot of people they are triple. Why this election? They call this. We there for amplify the message. For make you see, you not be here. But full about saying they in favor of vote. We don't need for vote because this don't pass. According to PPRC, he said the political party they all agree they don't sign. For say no more street rallies. He said but the APC and the SLPP then we get some issues for clarify. See them smaller one day. You go say na the advantage. Because right now, but still, we na get out the see. We just want to know what's in the guideline going through the venues then they and for commodity. Going to and for commodity. What's in the expectation? The group run for past 50. If they don't come out today, they want to tell for going to the area. Then go say na the political party. Because na them begin events. Na them people there. Then go deregister the political party. So I had a try for thinking in my head. I try to think. Say, well, if we then at the opposite side, every side are opposite side, though. Why they say opposite side? They don't feel to say, oh, na APC they talk about. Even on waiting, Samuel Kamara team up for, SLPP then at the opposite side. But if you then at the opposite side, then the other side, then get rally. Then you go, you dress the extent at the opposite, na that side, even though na the opposite side, though. Then una come out, una begin make like say, na rally, una the rally. So, na the political party, then get for penalized for that. Or na way then see a stakeholder among the people them. Now you make a political rally. What if that stakeholder they Kisi Road? A one for Waka, kinda Tuga Stadium. Then in people then see and they begin run behind them. Na rally. I don't know if them be think about all in here. Mabinti Awa Daniela, thank you for the stars. I think I don't begin see stars. I ever to cake about thank you for the stars. That is stars Reno. I don't begin see the stars, then they pop up now. Usmantoli, thank you for the stars. Okay, I think Nadandi I don't see first. Mama Conte, thank you for the stars. So waiting determine a rally. Bafulaba, thank you for the stars. Now we the crowd bokupa smack. I know say they don't agree. I don't know if they think all in scenarios zero they come up with. I don't know if they think all. Okay. People live and give every party in it. That's what they used to do, Mori Musa. That's what they used to do. Every party gets in day for comment. And then stop the other one for keep cool. We know to the intent. No problem, no go happen. So now that they speculate, see, maybe they don't know the opposite end and see the kind crowd pass straight. But we go still see how they go get that, no? Now by the venue. Matako Oma say, it's a good idea for stop all this dance na street. Edwin Cisse say, okay, now then say, the music the order the cost. Well, let them ban the music the order the cost, no? I'm asking you, say then crowd now 3 people that he start with 2, but as then a bit road and so they add. What's the notion on one side and they go? It they add. Listen, John. But they take that broom, let's sweep, come on now, big. You look one. Put too much dirty now. Take that broom behind and let's sweep come out now. Do ya? Soldier for righteousness. Thank you for the stars. Omar Kabade says, the street rally, they're very dangerous out of experience within 2 political parties. I agree with you, sir. I agree with you. But as long as then get for get a venue where then they go converge. Then get for commodity. Then get for commodity. Then get for goodie. So that crowd where they come, and that crowd over for left come out today for go. Now me they talk about. Eh? Tell thank you for the stars. Soldier for righteousness, thank you for the stars. Keep the stars coming. One done with match. We'll get a target to no meet it. Kumatarali, thank you for the stars. Or then for just go na radio and TV and forget about two sides and they go together. Or that get radio and go listen. Some man they speculate now. And they see, I say, na sambuka kama in crowd and don't forget to. Una stop. And left for speculate na ya. Eh? Okay. Alright. Local listen. Election in any country in the world, as long as they get meeting, people must go out. What to get security for? For control crowd and arrest offenders. Okay. No more rallies, let them go pay for TV advert. It's not possible. Alajando, thank you for the stars. Mabiti Kamara, thank you for the stars. Abdullah Jalo, thank you for the stars. Listen, John, they ask, but what's first about? True. We need a rally for any election. When I did the political people like you want for show their strength, say then get support. When then they go, they not can get problem. Now so come asking when they say. He say now all them can done. When then they return, and they the issue kinde. Even the school league, now they the issue kinde. Campaign, now for sell your idea to people them. How you go pass your ideas to the people? Pan street rally. Well, I know it's for dance rally. I tell you now, I say, me I dey in favor of that. Eh? Me I dey in favor of that. I just need for why they help for propagate this, need the fine guidelines. Because the coming and the going are the issue there. Not so outside the events they safe. Eh? Now big cities no more on all over the country. We go carry. We go bring an answer to that. But I'm saying the game but the election we need for pray. Because June 24 not go be easy. We not bobo pain them. And we pray say the Almighty go make them peaceful for we. And make we deny everything we hear. We can discuss them. This PPRC don't agree on. We just want for let we all understand. Yes, you go ask a question here and there because we not see the fine print. Let us see exactly what they sign to. Eh? American will say APC don't ready. We are really not there again no. Eh? Really not there again. When say them forget into habit of TV campaigning. Even I said them can't campaign if they able pay. Ataya, I go kololi. To hear the democracy. Let us listen to the head na PPRC, the Political Party Regulation Commission na Sierra Leone, Uncle Abdoulaye Bangura. Let we hear wetin make no more street political rallies na saloon for this election. When my contest say saying things say it's more preferable for me than get political debates. Who say the candidate then go sell their ideas them. Also, making candidates to do town hall meetings for give the opportunity for citizens and for ask questions. That town hall meeting they say for go there and for commodity. Rana people really believe they can't rally na part of democratic process. But they forget them na a controlled setting. Me, George Kamara, totally they against uncontrolled street rallies. Who say the one the way they rally, they not can behave. And they behave unruly, and then they engage for destroy other people and property them. And we the ordinary citizens them, now we they bear the consequence. Asibango, I'll see you. Welcome. Mabinti Awa Daniela. Thank you for the stars. Did they actually stand at the presidential debate? There's no date yet. I don't know if we get for happen, Chef. But listen, I see a lot of people they say no. The political party they will get their own game, they don't agree. Let's listen to Uncle Abdoulaye, yeah?
Well, basically, the campaign mode will be get for zeroing on an evaluation of street rallies.
We be get for zero in. We get for look inside street rally better one. We get for look pan street rally at the head of PPRC and the talk soon.
We want for see whether they're still necessary or they don't outlive their usefulness.
We want to see if street rally they're still necessary, or that same day where street rally be mean something. It don't different now. Now we don't even need that again. So then we get for look inside street rally better one. Okay.
So we put that question there to the political parties. Then now we all sit down and deliberate on them and come out with a position statement, whether for maintain them or in the alternative for abolish them.
They give them two options. Either for maintain street rally or for abolish them. For ban them, for pull them fail. For maintain them or for ban them. Pull them, abolish them. Sweep them. And Samba Gota, he said then give the political parties then the two options.
So then political party they are waiting them be put forward to now with regards to this campaign mode.
Basically, we contention at the commission is that the street rallies were meant to bring in supporters to the streets.
So PPRC say waiting NC pan street rally. Now for say the political party they can want bring their supporters then a street.
For send campaign messages to them, for letting them go able win over their support.
For send campaign message to them for win their support. To their supporter. Now the opponents then can want scared. So we get the numbers. That's what me feel. Street rally they talk to the supporter then. I talk to them about street rally. Now for wave no more, then they dance behind the motoka. But you not see the last one. Now for sure the opponent say, boy, shoe crowd and shoe supporter there. Street rally. Okay.
But over the years, the rallies and they don't transform them into some platform for lawlessness.
Over the years, Uncle Abdullah say the street rally there. You know they again say the supporter then they listen to waiting the candidates or the stakeholders then at the party they tell them. He say na lawlessness. Lawlessness and they don't turn street rally too. Pass if you want deny you, but you know say not true. You know say not true.
But they say when they call out the supporters out in the street for rally, then they attack the political opponents.
When they call and supporter them for rally, then they attack political opponents. Let we left street rally for go pan school league. Now I mean they begin for band school league. Campbell Street, Sanders Street, Circular Road. Campbell Street and the one qui commence stadium. Circular Road and the one qui commence parade. What telephone and no can do? School picking it. Then we can out to political rally. Some of the school picking it did about them papa, them brother, them sister, them uncle. Now in that.
By way of invective, mammy curse and other things.
Mammy curse. He say mammy curse, lawlessness. Mammy curse say other thing them. Then they count them inside the political street rally.
Then they also destroy the opponents in campaign materials.
Opponents campaign material, them ban them. Then they destroy them.
Posters and then they also attack passive political opponents, then persons and then property.
So when they no say, well, this brow they now this party idea. And this party go shooter, he said they go attack them property, they host them and then thing and they
throw stones at people their house, broke people their shops, and all of them hills and days. So we lay them beer at the table and we ask all the political parties, follow we all look at the issues they are.
So all the problem we can come with political party, now in them put in a table. Don't they ask the political party. But let we look back. Let we look. Oh, let's on ya. Then Burmani there. Let we look amba. Okay.
Patriotically devoid of political sentiment, now we come out with a decision as to whether for maintain the street rallies or for do otherwise.
He's saying tell the political party then say, una pull politics pan this. Tell political party for pull politics pan talk. I want CD. He say that particular thing in tell let them put on them patriotic gown. For say salon first before me party. Okay.
So what's in the decision on a big chat? What's the agreement on
the decision eventually, the consensus was that we abolish the street rallies them.
The consensus was street rally abolish. You know say they give them two options. For weapon fail, or for keep them. PPRC chairman they tell we say all the political party they agree say we don't need rally again. We abolish them. Okay.
And that political parties now they rally now designated areas where the police could provide security.
Okay, wait. You look wrong. Wait. Mokamo, thank you for the stars. No, uncle. Wait me. You see, the consensus was waiting.
We abolish the street rallies then.
Now abolish the street rallies. No more street rallies. So waiting good day.
And that political parties now, they rally now designated areas.
They rally now designated areas. They rally na designated areas. Rally. Talk that side the back. No, you mistake. Una abolish the street rally. But then go rally. Poppy, talk and back.
And that political parties now, they rally now designated areas.
Then go rally na designated areas. Then go get out. Eh? Then go get her. He say then go rally. So that guy in the call rally. Eh? Okay. Jack Kamara, thank you for the stars. Continue back, Poppy.
Where the police could provide security coverage.
So then go rally na designated areas where police go provide security coverage. We don't abolish street rally, but then go rally. What's in a rally? If they forget that, one side, designated area, rally. Anyway, that's what Uncle say. You hear for yourself, you determine what he mean by that. But I forget that, not to rally you. Eh? Political rally. Then they get on one side. Because they say designated area, man, they want begin say, how they meet up to the old side? Eh? O man say in doubt if APC agree. Eh, but wait, they can't ask her. He say APC agree. He say APC agree. Wait. Rally. A mass meeting of people making a political protest or showing support for a cause. Okay. Jerome, now all 17 way to the canon. I do say for repeat that side. He say, now then go rally na a particular place, then go get us on side. Because this rally we don't use now na salon say, when they say rally, now for point A to point B. The one when they talk now forget that one side. But let's continue for listening no more.
All of the political parties who were in attendance and all 17 registered political parties will be in attendance.
All of the political party will be there in attendance. And the one for remind we say all the 17 political party them be there in attendance. Now make one start now just and say wait to. Then say that 3 functional. Why they call it non-functional for can make decision? Eh? "14 non-functional they can join for make decision for 3 functional. Eh. Now let's continue.
Who were in attendance and all 17 registered political parties will be in attendance.
You don't hear it now? All 17 be there in attendance. All 17. Eh?
They all be in agreement that law will abolish the street rallies there.
He said that they all agree for let them abolish the street rally. They all 17. That's what Uncle Abdullah say.
Including the APC party.
Aha. Ask him back. Including Nula?
Including the APC party.
Including the APC party. Listen what he say.
Including the APC party. The Secretary General himself was there.
APC party, the Secretary General been there.
Dr. Richard Conte was there.
Dr. Richard Conte been there.
Marie Tambaka.
Marie Tambaka self been there. They say that then 3 that they represent APC by this meeting. So you be they say APC not go agree. Well, according to Uncle Abdullah, na PPRC, he say all 17. Hey, APC be there. For say APC agree. He say yes, APC be there. Then sign, then agree. Now 3 people represent them. Eh? Okay. Let it go. Somebody say APC for can't confirm. Uncle Abdullah say APC agree. You don't even the 3 people that have been there. Eh? How 17 go there in attendance and 3 certified police and PPRC will get? I don't tell you. Say that the 17 they registered. For make this decision, not to pan functionality, na pan registration. For do nomination, na the functionality they come. Okay. Let it go.
Then 3 represent the APC.
Then 3 na then represent the APC.
Of course, the APC and the SLPP they raise certain issues.
APC and SLPP raise certain issues. APC and SLPP raise certain issues na the meeting according to Uncle Abdullah. What did they say, sir?
Of concern in terms of the enforcement of this ban.
The enforcement of the ban. APC and SLPP they raise issues on the enforcement of the ban. Okay. All right.
I mean, they are concerned basically. I mean, what thing go happen with people then where they go to then designated areas they have to go attend them party and campaign.
What thing go happen with people them where they go? It's not all be they talk now. Where they go for go attend. Yes, that rally day, that campaign day. Now a designated area. What thing go happen to them people and the way they go? The crowd go boku. What thing go happen?
And when they are coming from those designated areas.
And when then they come out today. You see what thing go happen when then they go? And when they come out today. You see, now in the political party then concern APC and SLPP. The other 14. But we not get crowd safe so. We don't put smart for this. Yeah? Yes, the other one there. The other, no, not 214, no, 15. NGC. Yeah. They say they need put smart because they just left the 2 and the week show power. Pan rally business. And say na then 2. Na then we get issue. Alright.
Because they not go want when the supporters then go they go then see them they convert in the street they head for the designated areas the police intercept them.
They not go want where then they go. They not go want where then they go. Police see them say we crowd down too boku. This crowd is too boku na rally. Police go get at them. So na that side there, na in concern about APC and SLPP. I mean self concern but waiting they determine.
So we tell them, we assure them, say we also meet with the security sector actors them for more we decide on how the rules will be.
So right now, una go sign something, una no know the rules. Una go abolish, una no know rules. So after una don abolish done, now the 10 now, PPRC they go meet Salon Police for can't tell una waiting at the rules. Now that 10 they trust me, now that 10 they carry ala now. So no, we no agree. Why make una not be say okay, we don't all word. Una go count the rules first. Then we go decide which one they choose. But according to PPRC, what una raise na legitimate concern we self raise anaya for say going and coming after. Wetin go happen? Now PPRC say let them go to Salon Police Force. Let them go first. Let them go arrange waiting at the rules. Then another day they can serve una. The way they serve una waiting you no like, you say no, you no agree. But initially, now you be don't agree first. You agree, you no know waiting at the rules. Alright. Okay. Smantoli, thank you for the stars. Now go forward, they come.
When people they go for the campaign and when they come out from the campaign.
When then they go and when then they come out, the PPRC they go meet Salon Police, then build the rules, then they can serve the political party them. All right.
So you talk about designated area. So how do you go about this when you mean designated area?
You can campaign in an open field.
Yes, you know, in a way say rally in a designated area and Salon Police go provide security. Who sign at the designated area? Well, now they tell you so. Open field, or if the field close. Open field, not a closed field, though. Open field.
You can campaign in a stadium.
Stadium.
A football field, a community field.
Football field, community field,
And everywhere. I mean, so when it is your...
And everywhere. Is everything? Everywhere. Tell me back, ma. Tell me back.
You can campaign in an open field.
Open field.
You can campaign in a stadium.
Stadium.
A football field. A
football field.
Community field.
Community field.
And everywhere.
And everywhere. Okay, well, you can campaign everywhere. Not just cut and short. Outside campaignable. You can campaign. What's me see? Uncle Abdullah say.
I mean, so when it is your time for campaign, you tell the police then the areas then because you are not going to campaign in one designated area.
When time reach for campaign, you dey tell the police them who say you want for campaign. So you can forget the 21 days notice. So what if you go tell the police say, well, that day, unakaloka, until the campaign, they're not going to get like protest, They're not going to get like protest. All right, you dey tell the police who say you want for campaign because right across the country, not to one side of the campaign, that is true. Okay.
So no street rallies for this particular election?
By the consensus we reached yesterday, yes, no street rallies.
No street rallies for this election. Don't dance too much. Yeah, no more now.
It's in the issues of us infringing on the rights of people, the right to assemble, the right to associate, all come.
He say all land they come up. People then come up say, the right for people and for assemble. Now they tamper with so. He say all land they come up. But listen,
But to also bring to their attention, say, whilst you are exercising your right, the exercise of your right, therefore be premised. But
when they exercise your right, you get to take it back by the next man. Because some man, they don't broke the mutuka, they don't broke the host, they don't do their something, they don't damage some man. We don't even get nothing for do to political rally back. He says so. You they say yes, the right for go about and do what you want for do. But the next man back. I'll tell us everywhere Kimi Congo market, Dove Cotton, it's all side. All side, bro. Say we can campaign.
The respect for the rights of other people. Now,
you for also respect the rights of other people. Right.
The same right they will not say they violate when we go out in una rallies. Because when they release and they go out.
He say intelligible the same right owner they fight for. Una they disenfranchise some other people them. Because when I go out, what happen, sir?
Schools not open.
School not they go because what's in the film come the difference who they come out to the umba. They are me picking a go school.
Market woman and they come in the market.
No, bruh, the market woman they come. That's side you. But the other they say public holiday, market still full up. But anyway, yes, the market woman. Bella, thank you for the start.
Close the markets then. I mean, offices not open.
Okay, the shops then they afraid, but the markets, offices them back. Okay.
And by that, you also they infringe on the rights of people.
So, because they all man afraid detention, you don't infringe upon their own rights back.
For carry out their lawful businesses. And when una come out, una attack private properties, una they infringe on the right of the other person.
You know, all by your own rights now, this is a right against right.
So, all of this thing is about a balancing act. And elections is not about merriment.
You see waiting? Yeah. Election not about merriment. Trust me. The real people are not to them be para meeting. Not to them be election, political rally. You say election not about merriment. Now election you want talk on the political rally. Anyway, election not about merriment. Not about gladdy. And so Uncle Abdullah saying.
It's not about merriment, singing and dancing.
Election not about merriment, singing and dancing. Election. You see President being latest video today. Uncle Abdullah continue.
Election is supposed to be a period for reflection.
Election, if it be a period of reflection, well, sometimes we don't forget. Yes, tell me, Uncle.
And an evaluation of your political actors.
You reflect and you evaluate. Say, but how much dollar be it ready? Yeah, papi, how much dollar they right now? But how much one bag rest being cost ready? Right now, how much it cost ba? Bravo, they are big. And say na now sorry for me. Not for say, not to him. Now, election, we see don't say for think and bang, bra. For say, they are city de go soin. But I'll just give the paper no more continue. Oh, you can say, boy, they are city de go soin. Bra, let this guy left here, boy. Left here. I not to say be me here. You don't can manage the place. You don't boil lamba the bad one. You don't know. They say for reflect. We don't reflect, Lord. You evaluate. See, that's somewhere. But you don't say what a papi they for this political business. You don't know. You don't say, don't change, you don't say, you don't be bang over no hole. But what you do? You don't know nothing. Now I can put some back. Gribo. You say what you Uda. President Bio, Marabio. But you don't forget, you forget what he be talk about that presidential debate. You don't forget. What he say, not so serious, don't pass a month. I must forest now. But left football. Uda KKY. But come on, who saw the kaput KKY? Yeah, but KKY don't sell game. Don't sell game. Don't call his name safe now. Don't call his name. Uda work out. Kamarima. But they are not out Kamarima na. Who signed the? Who signed the pareba? You don't see possible in a Johnny Paul. A big bo. Uda work out. Some sumana. But they are. You know they dey safe. Si fosi that. But si fosi don't go. They don't go and say pipi. What do you want to tell me? SPP. Arabiola talk kerubo. You don't see we airport. What do you want to talk? Now so they say you for evaluate. If you think no more, if you think well, Uncle Abdullah continue,
The one that will be done, they waiting and do.
I be they tell you just not. You make like say no understand. You say the one that will be there, what's they do?
The one the way they now, what they do?
Well, the one that they now, what's they do? Now bring African Express now. As you count as the capital business. You know have a count SCC. You count MCC. Yes. Una they know they do it. If you not do the SCC, or they do the MCC. Yes. No count Amnesty International business now. No bring the one they now. What's they do? Well, you know, see the MCC scorecard. You know, sabi safe. All right, slowly go ya.
The one they want can they what they intend for do.
The one they want car. Who sabi what they intend for do? What they not do the last day? Will they be there? That papa self will be there. What he say? Say they run the country like business, boy. Una be ask. Then this can say the cow change. Una ask can change your account. Can look with a liquid change, baba. The coin don't left for them for them. Me not see self for some you come for them. But only change. Okay.
This na thing wey don dey happen na election in a saloon. So why this different?
Why this difference? Because
Ask her, be say why this one different? Why this different, eh?
the hills they will don't have highlight to you. Say now then here they happen. And in fact, I want to let people they know say
Aha. This different because of the things that already happened. But Uncle Abdullah Wale will know certain things there. What is that?
then street rallies and a saloon no more be they happen.
Okay. Let's calm down first. Uncle Abdullah say street rally na salon no more be dey happen now. Is that it? In a city Nigeria election we just done. So na salon no more be dey happen now. Street rally. All the other accounts give them. They no mix for street rally again. Una no more. Okay. It look like say that would be talking about think being. We need for think.
You know they happen anywhere. I mean, barring even all the internal threats we then rallies they are the post. We even get external threats in this world of uncertainty.
So apart from the internal threats, we then rallies again. Then get external threats. Angul. Okay. Una left for. How na they go say wetin? He say street rally na salon no more. Una left. All right.
Now we left the dance.
Let we left the dance. Eh? Let we left the dance. Okay.
Saloon we don't dance plenty.
He say we don't dance plenty in a saloon.
We don't marry plenty.
We don't marry plenty in a saloon.
Election not to merriment.
Election not to merriment. You don't repeat that Tute election not to merriment. When it starts them first man. Alright, slowly go.
Election you get forget deep reflection and
You don't talk back. I need to do that deep reflection again. I need to do it again.
evaluate the political actors then. And then you
Yes, Mokama, thank you for the stars.
make an informed decision. The dance don't plenty.
The dance done plenty.
These agreements are one way, according to you, now all the political party them don't agree for make them ban all rally. Now just designated side and get for go and do them campaign. What will be the penalty for any party we go against these agreements?
Listen, any political party where after then don't go get the guidelines and the rules from Salon Police where they can serve you. If you go against, waiting at the consequence.
In fact, one thing I tell them yesterday, they had the option to even ban the rallies.
If they remind me back, now that question they ask us, so what's the penalty? Now I say I be telling say then we get option for ban the rallies.
Or in the alternative, then we get the option for sale maintain the rallies then they.
Or in the alternative, then self be get option say long maintain them. Okay.
But I bring to their attention, say, now most of them conduct and the way the public be they condemn, where political parties them they perpetrate and the public them together outcry against them. Most of them conduct and then the new political parties act 2022 don't prescribe them conduct and they.
So the new Political Party Act 2022 it dey inside the during the interview he say then go cancel them political party then dey. We want to tell the democracy thinking na through them me and you hear this. And say election, not to for dance. Samura, we not see you move seat, or me not see it. Because President, we don't bless with so many moves, them, eh? Don't bless with beaucoup moves them. So now this come out from PPRC. Eh? I ain't come out from them. Uncle Abdullah Bangoa. I ain't give you this. Welcome on board, Usmantoli. You get the platform, sir.
Okay, Triple A, first, just thank you for that breakdown. You do a very powerful job. You really make we understand the topic. And I actually support the idea Usai Usi, the PPRC, we're responsible for regulate political parties them for ban all street rallies. First of all, well, we underline the word street rallies. Me no say rallies over the years na a recipe to chaos. History don't tell we say over the years, then street rally, now they will see violence, lawlessness, intimidation, mamikos, embarrassment. We see party supporters them, then they bring about fear, tension against supporters of other political parties. So I just continue for emphasize say I support the idea for ban street rally, not entirely rallies. And the evidence are clear. History tell we say, a lot of bad things have not happened. For example, we see recently, Usai, the National Delegate Conference with the APC make and McKinney on their way back, we see the two major political parties then lock on against each other, where we see a lot of tension, mamikos, so clearly a recipe to insecurity of life and properties. The advantage of banning them political party is simple. First, they reduce the workload of the police, make the life of the police easy, and also it help the parties then for focus more on policies. As clearly you listen to the commissioner for PPRC, make the case quite clear. Say it is time for reflection, for let people and pay attention to issues, developmental issues then, rather than time for merriment. And we all know, say we come through over the years, we don't suffer a lot, and people and still they continue for suffer. I think it's important now for let people and pay attention to major issues then. And also over the years, we don't see when and say even by elections then. We see side people that they impose fear against each other due to these street rallies. I think in my view, it makes sense for law to replace the street rally here with designated places, them short as community centers, them, then field. I think it misfire small. We talk say everywhere because everywhere can be even in the street. I think say it means basically that before you make any rally, you get for let the PPRC know as well as the police. Say I want to go do the rally in a social place. If not town hall on a field, you want to go do your rally. You get for inform them so that they will provide the necessary security for you. And I think that's how things should be done. Make no mistake. When they say campaign, is a little bit different from that of a rally campaign. Of course, now they political parties, then they lay out the activities them, what they intend for do they conduct the elections, plan the activities them. That is part of the democratic process. So it's not about the campaign. The campaign they carry on. It's just those street rallies where then they process in the street for cause mayhem, cause chaos. I think specifically that the commissioner for PPRC they talk about. But let me make this quite clear. Why people are worried, why they ask questions about the banning of street rally. Because over the years, we don't see one rule for party A and another rule for party B. We don't want to see that. In the process, let it be fair, transparent, and the law for be for all. For be a different rule for party A and a different rule for party B. So want there be an unequal playing field. I think that is a major concern, not only for political parties, for also we the citizens them. We want to make sure say let the law be in an equal playing field. Because over the years we don't see in recent times we see and they impose fine against one party for the same thing where another party they do, they're not they impose fine on them. I think there should be a clear rule where they will set at the stage for all. And the other thing also, I think you mentioned that, which I slightly disagree with you. I think it is important for engage all the political parties. I know yesterday we listened to PPRC where they make it quite clearly at the moment from the 17 registered political parties, only 3 are functional. It is important for let them give their all ownership. Where they make rules, yeah, you get to give them ownership. Maybe some of them political parties, yeah, they're not qualified right now. Maybe they get certain things them where them for do in order for qualify. And this rule, maybe it's not only for this time. I think you mentioned that. Could be for the next election. So if you don't disenfranchise one party now, where you get for affect them later, maybe when they don't correct all the other things them, I don't feel say it would be appropriate. So therefore, in that respect, give them ownership, allow them for participate. So if they're able to correct the anomalies or some of the things that when they fall back, they're able to come back to the election process for the 2023, then they're not going to say then disenfranchise them. So give them the ownership, let them decide what them feel say appropriate for. These are critical laws. These are important laws where you get to affect parties them. So just give them the power for let them decide on what they want future rallies therefore be. And clearly, it then come out. Yeah, this is not a consensus from all the political parties. They agree say, indeed, we want to let them ban. So that's the beauty about it. That's the beauty about it. Yeah. And one other thing will come out clearly is that Dan rally, yeah, we didn't ban them. I think PPRC make it quite clear, say we will replace them with town hall meetings or designated meetings where it will get a proper policing. In that regard, I think it is important because the way how the country don't go over the years, I think it's important for lay political parties now begin the campaign on policies on developmental issues them where they affect we rather than just street dance. No, it's not about merriment. I totally agree with them. It's not about merriment, it's about reflection. That is why even as now people then they call for debates. We want things like presidential debate. MPs them for come out for tell we or listen to them, so that we go decide on the basis of policies them. One see who side the mayors them, and they come, can't tell you what they intend for do for we city or for other cities them. Those are the things where I feel say it's very important for what we listen to. But make no mistakes, over the years, both the incumbent as well as the past government, them, we don't see a lot of chaos. We say one party they inflict other just because now in a power, you get the police at hand, you get the support of the police. Don't forget, there's no secret about it. The police always the favor the party within power. This is the truth. Nothing but the truth. Always they favor the party where they're in power. So when ends your party, then a power, you see, say now they're in control. You get the power for inflict injury to other. I think say this go help for go stop her altogether. AAA. I know you want to say they come out, say if they ban street rally, how that go to the extent for, but at least it minimize. We have to start somewhere. We have to start from here, and from here we'll improve gradually. I think for me, I've been on the call on this. If you remember, over the years, in this program, I then they call this for let them ban street rally. A lot of chaos don't happen in that country. Don't lost lives there on the street rallies. Yeah. We see them last runoff elections in Salon. When they make that runoff, we see people and they attack decent people now we community where they don't get nothing for do with street rallies. Where they come on the street, then give them the opportunity. Then they go out for go attack opponents them. I think it is the high time we all for support and agree say this particular step where PPRC take, it will help for minimize the level of violence. We'll stop them altogether, but it will help for minimize the level of violence what they see in our country today. So I know we'll take you on a time much, but to crown it all, I think I support the idea, but it should be done fairly. It should be done on an equal playing field. Yeah? Now that's our law see. And then forget some guidelines. I think you mentioned that AAA. What in constitute a street rally? How many people you go say this is a street rally? Yeah? You get for lay down clear rules where we tell you what's in a street rally. I don't know the integrity of this ruling, but I think say if they really want let this all water, then for make sure say and get clear rules, guidelines where will tell we what in constitute a street rally and how then you go about it, so that it will be a separate rule for party A and another rule for party B. I think that's what we want to see. But if they do them according to what you hearing, I think it's a good thing for minimize the level of violence, the level of cost, the level of attack on life and property. I think it's a good thing. Thank you very much, AAA, and thanks to everybody with the listening.
Thank you very much, Usman Toli.
Thank you.
Yeah. If you just join me, no more political street rally. PPRC say, if you want for rally, well, you can do them like designated side we constitute of all side. And they go able for do them. Welcome on board, us friend. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, thank you, AAA, for giving me the platform. Thanks for the time for explaining to me. And thanks to Mr. Usman Toli and listeners, viewers. This election, let's say, something really happened before election, violence, and they try for control in one way, and then they try for put things in order. The all man get right for do what he need for do. But you see the challenge of waiting you want for look from here. The challenge they come out crowd in behavior day. That crowd behavior the most important thing. How you therefore look individual and behavior, how you could tackle them. I believe then they try for tackle them based on recommendation, so they don't get. And the recommendation that will vary from different side. Even with the SSF, the political parties, I think they would don't go questionnaires from different CSOs. You see the human rights and they try for good rallies. So all them why they get for put the information together. That in terms of the job of PPRC, And when you look on the other side of the international body, people are commenting, they see one side where have been 2020, there was something where United Nations them organized again. We now foresee how people in mind they go in terms of how they want to let the government they run. They allow people in for votes. So people in come with recommendations there. But all this been deep on the recommendations. So you go see that now one thing again. So you can see, well, then they don't bring them here, the political parties, they know. Because one point you hear about the action of the political party in terms of the decision. Because they start from Musa, they agree first for letting come through this. So they agree, then they in presence. But then concern is how they go able for control them or for maintain them or for say implement and fine. So you come to then your own challenge now, how they go pass that message to the security force. So, but the point there is, you go see maybe they accept because of the recommendation here, where they don't see na table, where they all don't sign. See, well, then here they will go with them, but if not able for secure. So it comes down to again the idea of how the crowd will be for deal with them. Because when he bring the point of tradition, it been day, but now they escalate as time they go on. That we know. Because when they get the one day when they see them youth in those years when they see them youth there for parties and they call them youth. Then they go to click and they go to different groups, all those. So, but you now forget this to term. We now one way we have to just confront that way. Now the way we then we able to understand is the crowd. But when you see crowd rally, you don't say now crowd rally. Of course, you see many people and they misbehave. But the point of the one that they misbehave, not to most 100% per survey, now then they create the problem. Because most of the time, people and they go there for hide, for sure see them belong. Because now a crowd, then go hide behind the crowd and feel see them belong so that they gain. During that process, they go pass the message as a challenging one. Because they come from a kind of a competition. Because of the competition, it increase. So now so people and they look for say, well, then why I will get for camp, say we'll confront. But that point, then they say the individual and they come on, then you see one or two, they come inside the crowd, they influence the crowd for let other thing will happen. So now they separate ideas and then get for no say, not to the crowd where they grab the moment, most times they cause the problem. During the process, there are either circumstances and they happen, or the route where they take, or the individual where they can't join the group. Then few them in there, when they are the group up, can get a like mind, they join. It's just like when somebody influence your idea for say they put you to kind of hypnotize you, influence you. Then that moment they when all the agree now for belong say now we they do this problem. But it all comes down to how you go separate them wire. The one day they organize them all, the one day they do the security. Then that bring we down to how people and therefore engage the people them before them process there, how effective. When they see them they go, how you go meet the one they want troublemakers and then get to there, or now they find this, you get tour guides. You see people and they talk about their behavior. You don't do them many times. You don't do them, then survey them day. You don't do them meeting and they see serious. Don't do them thing and they show how the effect of meeting people and through ghetto life or the one day where they gather, I be able to understand them, then get the message. Then we together with the politicians how they mediate to them. But at the points that one day, because they talk about people and behavior, they talk about crowd, they talk about how they misbehave. So how for control them, I think they bring all the mechanisms there. Control can out to how again the police and they understand how for tackle and with them here. Because I don't tell you for understand where they come as somebody who they get intelligence, then they happen here, how we're able to deal with them. But when you're able to deal with them, now you bring them method there. But you get for no say because of that tier when I don't solve this. And the culture for the people that get for waka, they not get like for saying a metro link or will not get that airlift to get for car, but the man then go converge. Would be say the traffic go open, then the traffic not go crowd, people and they move by air, they travel, then we the crowd go down our ground. So all that thing I get for think of them. So you get for bring the how you go rally them, but it all comes down to understanding of the leaders there, doing their responsibility. When they talk of balancing, yes, now balancing act. It is therefore balance up for say, okay, I allow now, but now go na crowd in an open place. Because I generalize in the end. But during this process, we are not for do this, I'm not for do this. So it comes down to the challenge of understanding the one then will then go see na individual who they take for broke them rule there among them say, well, either that they don't pronounce cause, who will not allow cause, or they don't throw stones, or they don't do this. Because when they see actually the effect of it's only that Pademba road, then roots then they come out between that Brooksfield for Gona Central, then side where they rally, where people and the comments and check so they know they can keke because the keke they did now it becomes sieged by the crowd. That's why they will take all things as somebody in hand. So all the one and they will not see them they happen. But not in large scale. But if in large scale, all that group all they pass, then go empty all side. So you will realize say now crowd psychology, now people and get for try bring inside. In that country, most of the problems and they occur because of people and behavior. But when you as a leader, you get to know how they behave, they enter for deal with that one day, and the strategy that one day go work. But when you bring us, you just left up, you know, say the people and behavior, that's what it get for happen. I will change them, let it not go work out and crowd by foot they go. You see, you got alternative. You will not go say go provide transport, but you get for find alternative. So when the other alternative are not there for provide the thing that own infrastructure, you go to the behavior and you try settle them down. And most times, how you go settle them? Now, when you balance the economy, sometimes those are all the areas that we go look into. See, now then tell una for they think about when una leaders come. The people, if they are okay, then will behave themselves. Now, when they become irrational and because of deprivation, even though sometimes they not for behave that extremely. So these are the things therefore balance extreme behavior we rights, the right to them get. Because according to the UN Article 11, freedom of assembly. So they will consider bring this recommendation. So now for that will become a balance. So that will bring up. But it's a matter of people appreciate them, their space. The civilians, they said, no, their space. Well, we know we don't grab from or misbehave that way. We can offend we for make. But if the individuals, when they come, for can influence that particular group, who will make people behave rational and emotional. You get the one who behave emotional because I feel say I am deprived. You get the one who behave crazy for anything no more just because he wants to become popular. So that man they that before I go do this. So you get all these characters there. So how you go pull them down and how you get for deal with them as a leader. So you go know how you go take over the mob. And you overtake the individual now. Because the people that they come out as a group, they're that small mob. The individual, now in the influence, a small mob will get the idea, then become a mob. And that mob, then now you see the riots they come. But it all comes down to how they will organize that crowd day, so they will able to say people then they get responsibility. We not self as leader, that's when they bring this for bring recommendations to UN. I mean to PPRC, but we don't know if the recommendations be there. We then put forward for say the concern, which are the recommendations, or then give suggestions, but we don't know. But it all comes down to how. If not because of time, because sometimes we don't do them 3-4 hours, more one go now, house now, then we just accept all man go. These are all way they call on timing. It all comes down to people responsibility doing things in time so that we will able to forget that piece, so we will able to go before. But the idea of stopping rallies is not bad, but not the method we will apply. That are the method and waiting and look into. And looking at the people and behavior based on how then they behave. You know, we just see by recommendation based on how we behave. Because when you look at that recommendations, after all that shit, people them in the vote, people them involved in them, you go see about the 10th one, one of the 10th recommendation. Which if you go download on a UN 75 SL, you go really see them. We then produce them, I think, in September 2020. You go see the report. So I believe they are all they go towards. Because then say they bring the recommendation, but they left out now they accept them. Because then they try for peace and tranquility. They but I only hope say how then they balance this and will get understanding. And the public crime, our biggest challenge, especially in our area, how they go challenge them. So that people then will left for cause crime. Not to all of them that crime, because you see at the rally, if there are 1,000 people there, you talk of 1,000 crimes, but you see a few crimes which can happen because an isolated group. Because that individual, there are few people who get them behavior. They hijack the situation. Thank you very much. So the leaders then go focus and able to see how they go become way for settle out this. Because the conscious mind and the conscious will then go become displaced from that point today. Thank you always cause that one day. So, but enough for allow people and become displaced, people and be focused. Without the campaign, you focus on campaign. Without the secure, you focus on secure. Without the provide, you provide for provide. Thank you very much. Let God help the nation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, us friend.
Yes, sir.
I want to say thanks to us friend. Welcome on board, Alpha. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, Triple A, thanks for having me. And I want to say good evening, good morning, good afternoon to all our listeners. Me on take party one pot today will be very interesting. And it will me go say the first thing we go one for say now waiting we go describe as fair play. Yeah. You see, we 1991 constitution be purely designed for one party system. So what's in the happen even when we get democracy, we are not able to change the 1991 constitution. So any government we can get every right for play and control the constitution anyhow you want them. Yeah, coming to PPRC, we don't say this last time, it's yesterday or so. You see, the parliament now don't give PPRC enormous powers. We then make laws and where they make law, we see them pass in a parliament. And now they don't go 2022, the man quote him, Mr. Abdullah quote him, say, now that law, now that act, then give them that kind of power. And because they get this power, you see, then they go just sit down and make something and say, well, now this will don't decide, now this will make one way to say. And like when you start for say, then there is na three parties them now they qualify, now they don't qualify force. And all the balance not qualify. But why not they bring all the balance for can make decision for the three parties that we don't qualify for one contest party selection? That's not a very good question we don't ask. But the question again we may left being then small party wait to make themselves no me don't ask or wait to make themselves them don't enough say well why una me disqualify we know for partake in this election because if then they say they're not functional now all the major districts them they not get offices them why then did you call them to come and make decision where they affect the one whole country? That's not one thing we really may not get clear at all. Now come back Usman talk about fair play the way we then go implement this law. Yeah, when they implement this law, AAA, if you look and keenly, I always say this one now for reduce or now for tighten the political space, the democratic space. Everybody get rights. Everybody get as long as you're a Sierra Leonean, you get right for associate, you get right for go any side and socialize. But if we don't pass our law, say political party them, not forget rally. And when you look at, there is no clear definition for rally. Like what me don't say some time back now this show even parliament gets issue with definitions of words. Yeah. Simple consent. Parliament then gets different definition for consent. Now we they can't give them back again. We don't give PPRC the big power. Waiting a rally. Not to the definition where dictionary give. I can tell anybody. If them go this no, they ask them, we go get more than 2-3 definition for rally to them. Yeah. Dictionary definition or Google definition is different from waiting them go mean. And again, like where the two major political party them ask, Triple A, if they don't say, okay, now this area we they can't do campaign or we they can't do that make us it's difficult for talk about campaign, you not talk about rally. No matter what you do, 2, 3, 4 people will come out and join together, say, Lord, go by this program. Then go sing, then go gladdy, we they go support we candidate. How you call Landy? Now rally or not to rally? So for me, let them help we for defend this definition of rally because no matter how you look at them, if you go with let's say now you say they go talk to people in a lumbly, let them get a lot say now the field. People must get that from all that round about they say go na that field. How you go describe that kind of gathering day? Is it the police now go can't tell we say oh this one the police go be the judge by then so okay this guy we then do so now not to rally or that side we then go campaign and a rally it's really difficult because then they shrink the space every day every now I can remember last week na AYB on Sunday yeah one of the presenter talk and say PPRC they come up with things them back way one for expose them but let them can't talk them for themselves and that's what we have been seeing now Yeah, then they lock the space, the political space. And you see, once what goes around comes around. Now these governments they enjoy, then free. You see, if you watch the president, they no open campaign it. They go right around the country, they campaign. The first lady, they campaign. If na be opposition party do that one day, PPRC they serve them query, they will even find them. Yeah, but again, like what they say, not what they do now. Now waiting go follow you after. They win, praise God, they fine for the country. If they lose, all waiting and they put so, it will turn back against them. If they tell them say they're not for me get that or they're not for make rally, if they do them, then they go begin talk otherwise. These same governments would say them ban paddle, them ban secret society, this, that. But when you go na their own space, when you go na their own area, their own stronghold, devil they come out, they name the things the way they come out. No police no go hold them. PPRC no go pull reports. When you look at everything, Tripoli, these people they try for reduce the tension of the election, which is but very good, but again, not disenfranchised, not make other people them, feel, they be threatened for associates to their own political party. Yeah, because what me they see, that's my own opinion. What me they see, why you not gonna allow people? You say let them go na big field, let them go na stadium. How then they go na stadium? They go load na mutuka for go na stadium. How then they go na stadium? Some man go work out go na stadium. Then go play music for go na stadium for entertain them. Yeah, then go play music for go na the big field. Are you call that one day? Is it rally or not rally? So let them give you the definition for rally first before then they go meet police for give them the rules and regulations we will govern the thing. Because if we not get a clear definition, people will use and misuse and abuse this thing. And all that waiting it will go in favor of the ruling government. Yeah, no matter how you look at them. Because you know waiting, the ruling government get the police na their side. This not a story, not a new thing to we. Every ruling government we can as alone. Now they get the police. The police are very good for support the ruling government. Not to today begin. Yeah. So if people come out now then go get a lot say now then go na any field. No matter what you do, not say now then go na them communities that we get or then district that we get lots of villages there. Then people and they begin converge from the villages, then they can dance and they can sing. How we call that one day? So for me, let them help we. I say this for the sake of peace, na mamas alone. For the sake may them implement the law impartially. Let them help put a clear definition of rally and the rules and regulations the way then they bring come. Where the police go bring come because the police don't how then get for implement them. See the first punishments. They say that they ban political party. Like seriously, political party don't spend all the money. Then you want grab number one way you say, oh, you know what's in this one are doing and a rally with a banduna. Is it not recipe for confusion at the country? It's really sad, Tripoli. Me, I'm not saying they not ban the rally. It's good let them ban the rally, but get a clear definition of what this thing. Law not go tomorrow on the road, then go to court say, well, this party, now rally they make here instead of them go do gathering or then go campaign. Those courts you they go for go with it and call land. It's not the problem with me to see. So for me, please, I they beg PPRC before now they go to the police them for give help we or for go give the rules or the waiting defined or waiting the characteristics of the gathering. Una give we a clear definition for rally. So tomorrow another definition day, even when they go to court now with that definition they will take for define waiting a rally and waiting not to rally. Thank you very seriously, Tripoli.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I want to say thanks to Alpha for your contribution today. You just join me. No more street political rally. Street. But when I can get us on side. Anyway, when I can get all side. Okay. I think So you will just join with Nadande meet sweeper. Welcome on board, Tony. You get the platform.
Yeah, Abraham, thanks for having me. And Kushe Kabo Fambulem. I think I support this the same sentiment where you get not having a rally. You understand? And the reason me will support that for make that not happen or make is because anytime we get rally, I grew up in the center of Freetown, Brook Street, Shaka Stevens Street by Sanders Street. Now let me grow up. So basically, every time where you find us say with the get rally or political parties and the get rally in a Freetown, you understand? That day is a lost revenue for all the businesses. It's not only a lost revenue for the business, the private people them or the SME that we get business. It's a lost revenue for even the government. And then can't go we all they live, so we all know exactly the government depends on tax and everything when the revenue within the generates and they take for meet their recurrent expenditures in. And the kind manner in which we they carry rally for we or from your own perception that people moving from one location to another location. Let's say people they move from Upgon for come get an a stadium outside and go come, then can admonish them and give them say and but come not even day now the center of not even day na stadium day for let them listen to the political parties. People then go there na total. People then go there na all them bars then where they chill and they do. So it's not basically like a rally where you for able for communicate your message. It's like a carnival. So people don't take rally in a salon like a carnival. And even the people themselves where they commute, where they come out work, or where they go on their own private business, they fall victim on that day. How then they fall victim? So my kids don't have now keke or bike. You see somebody jogging back, they were inside the crowd. And you get for watch the capacity where the police gets. Police not get the capacity for police everybody for making them able for prevent for able for prevent those situations. So for me, I think it's a good idea wherein it's better way. I mean, where if we don't want for get information about the political party, so many ways don't they now. Now technology don't advance far. Before it was a big challenge because you get for go now the field and this. Now with the click of your finger, just open your phone, you will get message. Look at the way where things they go viral right now. So if even when somewhere come America where Mother Biogo shaped to go turn salt city or whatever, it went viral like within 1 hour. So there's so many we get for the align we self with the modern trend, modern technology. And if those things they happen, you understand? I mean, for me, I think it's a good idea. Say people they say, oh, now for make the opposition they afraid the crowd of the I mean the government part they afraid the crowd of the opposition. APC we all know for Western area have been the pull crowd. The pull crowd in 2018 they still lost. Not all man they vote, not all man they dance, we register. We get forget that day now we might. So I'm not saying that thing where we get for the debate or say, okay, now the crowd, because some people they say, oh, that because of the crowd, then they afraid the crowd. No. A lot of people where they dance, some are not even lost in card, in voters card. Some are not even register. Some are not even go vote that day. We all they see the void rate, the rate at which way some place that they some votes, the void votes, they even beat the one the way some them small parties them. So for me, I think it's a good idea once the law apply to all political parties. Say because mind you, when they talk about 17 political parties, we're talking about 17 days lost revenue. I'm a finance person. Me, I'm always meticulous about when it comes to finance. 17 days, forgive all them 17 parties and they make them demonstrate. Salon and still get 17 parties. Even Nigeria, where over 80 million population campaign for me for the election, they didn't even have more than 10 political parties. The same thing for Ghana, the same thing for this. Sometimes when we tend for compare, people say, oh no, we don't compare this and that, but we get for copy best practices. Sometimes when you get too much political, for being president na salon, not so something way you just make so cheap. Now make we define that so we get so many challenges because every Jack and Jill go gap say, I want for be president, I want for be this. You understand? Let we get standards. If we get 5 political parties who meet the threshold, let us go with them. If we're not for everybody, say, oh, because we got 17, so they try for disfranchise this other political party. No. This is when we talk about the highest position of the land, which is the presidency. If you cannot meet the threshold, having offices and this and that, the only thing where media against are they against for make you base you verification by phone call. Say, hey, now me they call. Who's party where you know? If you want for verify, let there be a standard procedures. We they come unity party, we they come for come verify for see who's on office, then they do a tour. So you give them heads up, just like where auditor they can audit. Now this will they count for engagement letter or whatever. Now this will they can do with a visit to a location on so dates. So you don't send ahead the itinerary of how we get focused. So you meet with the political parties, you sit down with them, you see say they meet the criteria as them. That's not the only time we make an issue with PPRC calling. I mean, that not say that's not the best way possible. But not having rallies is the best thing. Have a point where people in the can meet. Even in Boston, what we did. Political parties there where they want to meet, or this, they go na park, out of common, this and that. People then go gather or Boston common. When I go sit down there, with that time they give message, and give this, they give flyers out and give this. Everybody being informed. Everybody go na house. Simple as that. We go for the copy best practice. We can't be doing things. I mean, we go for look at the advantage. What have we been gaining all these years? What they do, rally. At the end of the day, now rally man, don't take drugs. People don't drink. People don't this. People don't that. We all see the carnage what happen and there's so much riots and so much issues. You understand? So for me, I think it's the best idea. For now, we not even get a rally. Let we get that way where people will go get a so okay. Now we meet up na mile and feel like Kisi. Or now we meet up na Regent Square don't where they go. Or now we meet up na beach. You can even use the beach because the beach gets a long stretch. Where people that will say all politicians, okay, APC now when I get today, when I go meet up na beach. SLPP now when I get Suma, when I go meet up when I go meet some beach. I feel say it's the best idea, but having rallies, I mean, you have to look at the economic effect, the economic impact where they get on businesses, people and business the way they Wambana, they normally gain those days. Because for me, and not all Wambana have the opinion today, because Wambana they're afraid. You know, so that's my own take. I cannot be labeled on the points whose friend Usman Soli and Alpha don't say a lot, but I stand with PPRC. I mean, I don't see the need. Everything now these days they go viral easily. So let's use the modern trend.
Thank you very much, Tony.
You're welcome, Abraham.
I want to say thanks to Tony, Alpha, Usfriend, and Usman Toli. I'd open the phone line. You will be the ask waiting at the number for make yourself be part of the program. Watch now the green section. The green section, 5 calls. The green section, 5 calls. The phone line open now. On your screen, you see the green section, eh? And please, 3 minutes. Please. 3 minutes. Now you get. But if you feel to say we don't do well, then we the left here. 5 calls only. All the phone then they ring together right now. This will like now. All the phone then they ring together. Please, 3 minutes. Yes, Umar, 3 minutes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Triple A. You know, this it makes sense. Therefore, stop their political street rallying. You know, because 2018, what happened? We impeached the rally, the broke bank. We SLPP themselves rally. What happened? They run into fight the area, how do they call it, Benghazi. You know, I absolutely agree with Usman Toli. It's about high time for letting people there to tell the people that waiting in the country so that Stupidity not again in Africa. You know, because they take the people for granted because they're not saying that dance business na end. So anything that dance, it's about time we them for go put the people on go gather, explain give the people them. Not left the go dance. When they dance, because they're not saying that the way they know they get by. When they dance from stadium, Tego, from Usari, what did they tell them? Nothing. Now, no more than the way. Tell the people them. It's about time. Like Samora, this time when they can take now the Waka Waka, now America, they rally the way they like what they do. Now that will want for you. Tell the people them how you go can pull this country from this mess. This country they go down. Now we see also Ghana will be passed. Now Ghana don't turn the America of Africa, for West Africa. Anybody will come out now overseas and we say na Ghana they look for go do business. We self want that. Let we young people move away from drugs. So it's about time for let we let them boku dance. In fact, to me, even the debate now too for the inside the constitution where them for give mandate to PPRC, it did a permanent say presidential debate, 3 debates. Any candidate you qualify for meet for meet the debate, you for show up. If you not show up, then they penalize you. Show up, go sit on a radio. Tell the people what they do for them. Because example, look what happened not too long ago with the mayor. Where the mayor go announce say he run for in second term. Look how they go get a nice one at Tuga Stadium. They didn't kill anybody. They didn't infect anybody. They're glad it to themselves. They dance as much as dance with the one dance. The mayor talk, they scatter the bakuno, but no kuskas. But if they been tell them, say, let them begin go dance from the mayor house or from wherever we start to go get her and say, pass that sleep. You be what they do. Because now that the clips them, the remand them, now that they wait for. Now they thing they didn't wait for. Even this rally where APC rally, where Samura Kanaton, Komo Makini, they joke people and bag them and Abacha. Because that they get over and we not get nothing for do with politics, they not care, then they on push, all waiting anyway for let them see crowd like that. They jog somebody in watch, jog somebody in bag, go inside the crowd, then disappear. Go put the all on one field. Go put the all on one field. We see example just happened with the mayor. Nothing happened. So the one that they talk saying afraid and afraid APC the crowd. Now see the crowd during the election. Let them come put the ballot. Let them come inside. Because that street they know they tell anything. You go put 50,000 people in a street, 5,000 go vote. What thing that do for you? It not do nothing for you. Give the people them information. Tell them how you can change this nation. How you can change their life. The only way you go do that, not to pass and wave your hand. Put them in one place. Thank you very much, bro.
All right, thank you very
So
much,
over
man.
too much time. Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Please don't take 3 minutes there. Yes, caller from UK. Who do they talk to?
My name is Daniel. Daniel, the corner London.
Yes, Daniel, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah. I agree with the statement for ban the street rally. But before that, I guess 2 questions where I want to ask you. I hope so you will help me answer. One, I want to know what time you start this program, because we were the Europe. I think say the T3, because like this time now at 2:30 in the morning. So I just want to know exactly what time we start, because a few times I don't try for wait for the program and I will get time there, I get for sleep and so forth. So I just want to know if you were able to answer me that day.
UK time will they start at midnight.
Midnight, yeah?
Yeah, midnight. UK time.
All right. Okay, all right. And then the second question I want to know, why they engage in terms of like the callers, eh?
I don't understand.
So for example, you give it 3 minutes for discuss with pointer and so forth, and then you just left with free range for make we just go on and say certain points and the way I believe say need for be challenge and push back and
no, everybody get right to your opinion. I make her they do me own submission and we self come. It's not a debate. It's not to say we I can't challenge person to what he think.
Okay.
It's good for make we know who side the person they come up from and waiting on your own thoughts.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. Okay, well, my own point, I believe, say, it correct for let them definitely cancel them because like how other people let be don't say and like how you said they don't say, it definitely did disrupt the business. I mean, one good example when recently what happened where Samura Kamara be the kind of free time. I mean, this sort of disruption will happen. Businesses, people and get some people get foreclosed and businesses and so forth. Even just a normal person for go about their business. It could be very difficult whether they happen. So I think say if people then get a designated place who say then go able to go and a whole rally, so then go able police then go able control in terms of like security. Why? Because under night security risk we just left people and just go on the street. I mean, even football alone football where people and play football, the community football, likely people and go end up for come off for fete or anything like that, let alone talking about political rally. So I think saying a step in the right direction for the country really. Because also when you think about the cost for police, people and then at the street no more they go up and down rally and cause noise and the noise level for other people and where they go on to maybe some people and get buried, some people and get other things at occasion where they want for do and if the noise in that streets constantly people that they shout then they're not good for country in development wise, especially where would they try for open up for tourism for the rest of the world. People and some people will come one can't rest and noise they everywhere all about and I don't think they're good. So I believe say now the right way down they would go. Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Daniel.
And God bless.
Yeah, it's
All right.
Musa, 3 minutes, please. The line hot right now. The line hot. 3 minutes. You get the platform.
Okay. Thank you very much. Mina Musa, the call from Sweden. I totally disagree with the PPRC and for banning the rallies. And I want to know which one of the APC they would agree with us. Is it the Peter Conte APC or this APC we don't do now?
This APC we do now.
Now this APC we do now, right? Okay. What make us say they're against what they talk? Because number one, they say now we no more on Africa or on the world we don't rallies, which of course is a lie. And we don't see what happened in Nigeria, which you don't see other previous countries, even Gambia, they make rallies. But I not feel say anything they we knew where PPRC try for do. Because all two things happen right now don't be done that happened before. Let's just take example. If 2018 APC be banned rallies, clearly SFB for us say, oh, now because it is scared of the crowd, okay? Because nothing not doing new. Then the other question you get, then people already calm. You understand? Which they get for use? If they use them, for example, because Sambra Camera, no sign, no day, no free talk. Even the stadium is small for them for right now. You understand? In crowds, even stadium small for them. Then if them people they come, they come all angle they come. You understand? With the gladness. Then they do to rally. Na rally dandy. You understand? Them men just say no more say Samura Kamara no for day and them or Marabi no for day pata me do that crowd. That's all they can tell we go make we understand. But let me tell you for a fact, the one way they can say, oh, we don't see APC, they don't put more crowd than beat an election. Let me come. Can I tell you something? Okay? The reason why it makes Sambura Kamara be lost the election, we all know. If we get 70 political parties.
Musa, our left and the law just focus by this APC and SLPP explanation. Law just focus by the topic today there. And 3 minutes done they don't save.
Okay. But me, I don't see say I not agree with them. Rather being afraid is afraid. Simple. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Musa. The phone line don't close. If you don't call, we know what you will call you back here. But the phone line don't close. Yes, Ezekiel, welcome back, sir. You get 3 minutes on this one.
Thank you so much, Triple A. Me, I just want to agree that let a banner because, like what you say, message not the way and they give the people. And for let somebody just team up a vehicle, just the wave, and then this cause problem. I don't think say ideal. Make no sense. Now people are for begin now look for tangible information where go make their life better. Not to post it up a car the wave and that's it. We don't want that. We know one time today that the next day we are they free town either man come on makini are they na ton one picking the total water the seller one person just get 10 Leone they say I don't pay for the water and they take her all nine hand it cry so pastor go get money for let go home. So it's nonsense. No message no day. Somebody team up a car the wave and it cause commotion at the turn. It cause problem everywhere. No, we don't want that. PPRC what you need for enforce like what you say. Lord begin talk about time now for debate. We then say go team up na podium now and tell people what they want to do for the country. So that we will get records, we will hold them accountable for. Period. Now that we want. We don't want people at team up a car the wave and then that cause problem all over the place. In Adandi no more, I guess. Because the other thing probably will go left out for next time. When na campaign time. Because First Lady is out there campaigning all the time. I don't understand this. Would I enforce that? I don't know. Thank you so much, Triple. God bless you all.
All right, welcome back, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Caller on our WhatsApp. Who would they talk to, please?
Yeah, this now Alusan the call from Dubai.
Alusan, you get 3 minutes.
Okay, thank you very much. Waiting me want to for talk. This statement where PPRC come with, so this show PPRC want take a fine. But the question here is if PPRC take this decision for the interest of the people. Because from when we born, now this we be not sabi for rally. But if you then say rally they bring problem now the country, anytime when they rally, problem they happen. They say they decide for put this, they're not bad. But for the interest of the people, if not for the interest of the people, it's nice. Let them go ahead. But if they have another agenda inside there will be another problem. Way past this rally. What are they trying for talk on? PPRC be pull a statement against say they don't want for Yeri no bad music rally there also. It happened to Dr. Samura Kamara when they make this when we go do this, you call McKinney, they play music where aware of back of them. They find the party. Wait me I call this example. We not go want to marriage now where people and they say, okay, let's go for a meeting. People have come out, left the meeting, kind of streets, they can waka, they go jog, you understand? They take and say this, I can pay the because you get some people they will like someone too much. Then go left for that program will take place for a meeting, they ain't ask it for other thing. So one let people actually come na social media, like I explain the people, explain the party, what na the rules for this thing. Na radio program then go for the make bar. How the young campaign then go for it take place? Let we the people let we know. We don't go on tomorrow just now. Like how press release say now this na happen where we don't know. That make us say if not for the interest of the Sierra Leoneans they do them, it is nice. But if they have another agenda, a bad. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller. If you don't call, we know they call you, yeah? Yes, Mr. Williams, 3 minutes, sir.
Yes, sir. Truthfully, thank you very much, Chidon. I have for this program we get today. Very interesting program. Very, very interesting. Myself agreed in this bed and ban this street rally. It caused a lot of confusion, a lot of problems. Not only APC don't want, the people don't want. So we're not a point figure now. It's time now for there we do things for there thing move forward. I'm glad you with Mr. Agree, I support PPRC, but where PPRC is being the thing, I made them think and act wisely. In other hands, make them do things, they do things in the way we go make a prayer field. So once, so they not say they put the law now one the law they favor other person. So it will be a clear playing field. If APC commit the offense, then deal with it. SPP commit, then deal with itself. Not in favor, no other person. If they stick to that, the law will work. But if they say they want to do cherry pick, it not will work. That is fact. It not will work. Two, this PPRC man don't say then 17 criteria almost don't function and so forth. But still they call them for make laws. They call them for make laws. If them PPR no function and a three-game party function, why they include them when they live on the law? Where you want to make? It don't make no damn sense. It don't make no sense at all. They know the function, no being a crime inside. The three-way function, being a crime inside. This doesn't make sense. So it don't make no sense when you talk about what they do. And thirdly, this could be, I don't know how they go take out. When APC or SLPP, more of APC, need to lay emphasis now, more APC, when they go on for make their own rally, or they want to make their own society for go make their own, they ask police for guide the crowd or whatever they go make them. Then they get a permit. The police willing for give them support. Because today tomorrow, police will say, oh, we not get enough sufficient personnel for go. So it will mean say that day we in APC their own rally, they not go work, they not go hold their rally. Because if we want to bring and come, in the ground say, hey, well, we don't say we'll not get support, we'll not get enough police for deal around sooner, so we'll not go hold the support. PPRC go want penalize, you go want charge, you go want penalize a APC for that, or SLPP for that. So then pay them wash that law day, make them look that side properly. And again, PPRC man, they put the cart before the horse. If they make law like this, why not involve the police, the security sectors? Why not involve them? Make we all get the same page. You know, can make law during the night they go ask for the guidance. It don't make no damn sense to him. It don't make no damn sense. He acts foolishly. He don't act wisely at all. Let him think and then act wisely. These are the advice that can give people all the time. Think and act wisely. And my own contribution that.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Mr.
you so
Williams.
Bye-bye.
If we don't call we, and they come, now you do not. I'm angry person. You are not call it, watch your phone. And then you do not. Yes, caller, what would they talk to?
Yeah, this is Maury Musa, Maryland.
Yes, Maury. 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah. Me own deduction about this whole ban and not ban. Okay, first of all, I don't agree with the thing. Me, from where me get sense, where campaign business they happen, I believe say that they give timetable. And people they talk like now every day street rally the day, not to always street rally day. For one thing we me know, now one green day, like then get a street rally where each party the date where they don't get, where the members that they come up from different areas then that they come now one place who decided to get the meeting. And now they dance can come, some people don't get transport, some people at the worker. In fact, even if you want to take transport at then 10 a day, transportation okay, even easy. So apart from that day, all the other politicians they waited to do the AFAF campaign, now communities then they do them. We don't ever get fetch parenting. What in them supposed for do? This let not look the election like say, oh, now some kind uh uh uh, uh thing where you not supposed forget tension. Election in everywhere, even this America world day, it get tension. Then make we get securities. Long term from now, then for only train them and see how we say and we say for deploy, how for take control crowd and everything. Not to tell people they say, oh, you know get rights for common, you know get rights for Goyanda. Currently, with the talk as with the talk so, the president they do tour all over. He's campaigning. So they want tell we now say after Wayne Dondo exhausting campaign, he don't go everywhere. Now then can ban everything. But president is on stage right now, then they dance. And the areas the way that they dance, not to only the field, they come middle of the town. Look now, the last one where I seen at Daru, middle of the town, everywhere people dancing. So after Wayne Dondo do tour, now they say, okay, no, now no streets carnival. Let we just stop and like that. That is not fair because this not get anything for do with problem. Me no say if they don't declare campaign, they don't give all political party a day where you for come out. People remember when they do business, they want to go out. And now no look say, oh, business and the poor. Definitely, no matter what thing they go on, like then say nobody no forever come on a do say election pass. Things always happen. This na transition period, na election period everywhere. You can't stop it. We go just try for minimize them, but you can't stop it. But let's assume now, say, okay, let them ban them. The question is, that permit where people at the ask na police station. We don't see many times where people at go ask for permit na police station. They give them permit. Where the program don't reach, call can just come up from anywhere, then ban and they say because of social team we don't withdraw permits back. It happened to Claudius Cole, I know Sabi name good one. That mommy, but in your own program, the program don't start, you don't invite people them. It reach the same permit where it gets, police then can then take an and then get other one say, in all right. So we get for the students in the back where party go come for car ask for permit, probably then go don't give them as they don't begin see tension, say people and they show interest, then banner. And at the end of the day, people then go waste their resources, parties then go just waste their time, then we then go to radio station, then go make like this na rally, this other one not to rally. All waiting me know is then suppose for pull timetable, give all political party your own date, wait for come out. And one other people them, there is day where they don't give APC or SLPP or PMDC, una stay put. Now so it don't they happen. Then give a route, who say una they use if na stadium, una they meet up, if una they dance, the area route they una for pass. Una not for partner this other side and we probably na narrow places. But it don't make any sense to me for let them ban rally where in a last minute to election, where school not they self then 10 and day, but now president is passing all over the entire country. What's in fair about that? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Maury. And so we go lock the program for today. I don't think I owe anybody call again. I don't call all man where I need for bringing come on board. PPRC say them and the political party they don't agree. They don't sign on for say designated area them and they then go get her for do rally. But the rules where they we get for surround this gather this rally. Now then they go sit down with police. They bring them come together. Then they go explain to the political party. Now they may say the political party PPRC say them give them two options, either for ban, we abolish, or then for uphold them. PPRC say the political party then say for ban them. So it has been banned. Then ban them, there no be no waiting at the rules. Police and PPRC they go sit down now, they make rules, then they can serve the political party. If me not be political party, think so for don't say who agree, but we all word. We not sign it. We not go count the rules ma. Let's use ourselves get for adjust now. Yeah? Alright. Well, I don't will deal with it today. Just in case. We'll go there back. When? Tomorrow, eh? Mm-hmm. Tell us, say, well, if possible, we know when me can say. Eh? We they speak the language we enough for speak, you know, say they come in. But we understand Lord just left and so. Hmm? Date for PPRC. We'll go back tomorrow. I'm can say Tribulene play music after the program again. I say the program not about merriment. Not about merriment. About time for reflect. The hand how they come, the hand how they come out, the hand how they day. Any program they about. Eh? Alright. Now don't make her talk that conscious way again, no. We'll go there tomorrow, they can get no stress Friday. Till we meet again, Triple AC. Ta-ta. Where Musa live? Now I go safe.